Alright guys, we're out here on the Tchefuncte River. We're going to do a little Sac-au-lait fishing with Mr. Jeff Bruhl. Jeff has grown up on this river and knows every nook and cranny out here. And judging by the water, it's high and muddy, Jeff. Front came through 2 days ago, dropping temperatures down into the 30s. Dumped a ton of rain out here, so we got some conditions. It looks like you're going to need to know every nook and cranny. You got a plan? Does this change anything you usually target Sac-au-lait?
Well, the first thing might change your color. You want to go to a darker color because the water's muddy. I would say go to like a black or a June bug color. Yeah, you wouldn't want to use your whites and stuff. But go to a darker color, that'd be the first thing. Then maybe go to the back of the pocket and see if you can find some clean water. And one thing I'll tell you about this place is it's got 3 rivers. It's got the Beaufort, the Beta Creek, the Little Tchefuncte, and they all flow into the Big Tchefuncte. And certain times of the year, and it depends on the rain, one might be a little muddier than the other, and one might be a little clearer than the other. So you got to go around and move around till you find some quality water, and you can find some fish. This time of year the fish are going to be moving into the pockets. We've had a cold winter, but we're starting to warm up and it's getting spawning time. And normally the perch spawn in April on the Tchefuncte and Beaufort. So we're April 1st, we're about the right time, and it's going to be a little bit later this year. I've been catching the fish scattered. But again, you just want to go with the season, go to the back of the pockets and try to find the fish.
Now I noticed on 2 of your rods, one's got a road runner, one's got a sliding cork. And is there any strategy? We're going to try to cover a lot of water with the road runner first, and then.
Well, if I came down here and hadn't fished them since last year, I would probably use the road runner. Move around like a spinner bait for bass. You move around till you kind of figure out whether they on the river, or they on stumps, they this or that. So you're trying to get those first couple of bites with the road runner. Once you kind of figure out, then you just come back and slow down with the sliding cork.
Okay.
Since I kind of been here, caught fish the last month, I kind of know about what to do. So we'll probably throw the road runner some, but we'll fish mainly with sliding corks today.
Okay, well I can't wait to get started.
All right, well, that'd be fun.
In there, huh?
Yep. Not a bad one.
Yeah, that's a nice size.
Yep. Just under the bright sunny day, they're gonna be up under the light. Under the shade. They're not gonna be out in the wide open. You can see the car.
Yeah.
No, you don't want it. Like I said, they're finicky.
There he is. There he is. Get him.
They're little though. We have to move somewhere else. They're not big enough. They little though. Sometimes they're big ones on there. Sometimes they're little ones. Let's fish around to the other side, and that's future fish for the river.
Nice.
Darker. They're not big, but they're not bad. They probably, like I said, I think they're just starting to come in. I think this month in April and 1st of May is going to be good. Good eating size though. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Some of them
nice
mamas. Yep. See how he's right in the middle of the head?
Mm-hmm. That's that bone.
That's that bone. Yeah, a white perch, Sac-au-lait, they got a big eyeball. And if they can get that eye behind a piece of shade, it can be a size of a broomstick. On a bright sunny day, they're going to be in the shade more than likely. So you want to fish the shady spots, maybe a dock or a big overhanging bush with a lot of leaves on it. But that's where they're going to be. They're going to be in the shade. Just because of their eyeball, they want to try to get away from that light.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Real nice one.
Yeah. Let me show you something you can talk about. You see how that fish is hooked in the top of the roof of his mouth?
Yeah.
And that hard bone, they're hard to lose when you do that with them. See how hard the hook is to come out?
Yeah.
That's why you want to set that hook just a pop, not a hard jerk and reel, but just a pop.
Oh, there you go, goggle eye. Man.
There's some big ones. There's what we've been looking for.
It might be turning on, huh?
Maybe. How you like that?
Beautiful. Switch back over to the popping cork.
Yeah. And mainly what I use is a sliding cork. And one of the reasons is it helps me throw it up under the cover because all your weight's down on the one end, so it's easy to, like a pendulum, you flip it up under the trees. Now the fish are going to be up under cover, up under docks, and you'll see in the film how we caught some just flipping them back in the under docks. So if you don't have a sliding cork and you got basically a rig like that, it kind of twists and gets hung in the brush. So that's why I do the sliding cork, is to flip it up under the trees. The other advantage is you can do the depth change pretty quick. You slide the bobber up and down. Now I'm fishing 2 foot. If I decide to up it shallower, I can actually just do that. I'm fishing shallower now. That's 2 main reasons to use a sliding cork. I usually just use a jig with just a rubber plastic skirt, but I always add a little gulp or crappie nibbles to them just to give them a scent. Because early in the year when it's cold, most of the time my bait's just kind of sitting still. And this little added scent to it, I get a few more bites with it. But 1/16 to maybe 1/32 ounce head. I use a sinker just to keep the rig from hanging up in the cart. But basically just a couple beads, a bobber stopper, and you jig, and that's it. Scattered out. Turning into a real good day.
There you go.
I said there might be a male coming in and the female's going to follow. I said usually find a little stretch of male, then it'll come back a couple weeks later, female.
Nice one. Look at that slab, huh? Ooh.
That'll top the day off.
Man, beautiful. You switched over, huh?
Yeah. Something different, sometimes we were catching them,
right?
Wasn't catching them, and you got to try something different. Sometimes that's the key. You just move faster, move slower, change baits, and sometimes you get.
All right, Jeff. Well, we're wrapping up on the Tchefuncte River. Not a bad day at all for being this early. You think? What's the forecast? Maybe in 2 weeks, when springtime seems to really get here and old man winter kind of releases us.
Well, we got a full moon in about the 15th or 16th of the month, somewhere in there, and 12th, whatever it is. And usually that full moon is the best time to come for the bigger females. What we've been catching the last few weeks, you'll catch smaller white perch scattered, and that's usually the males coming in and making a nest. And then you'll see bigger ones like that. It means the females are moving in. And hopefully the full moon next month, in about 2 weeks, we'll have a big mess of these coming in to the river.
There you go, guys. Tchefuncte River.